So I'm here at Marriott Lakeshore Reserve in Orlando, Florida. Perhaps Marriott Vacation Club's top property here. Are you interested to see what this resort is all about? Well, I'm going to take you on a walkthrough right after this. Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy. If you've been around the channel long enough, you might remember I actually did do a resort tour, a full resort tour last year, a little over a year ago now, here at Marriott Lakeshore Reserve. And if you actually want to see that video, I'll put a link to it up there, but I thought I would do a new resort tour here, have a new camera, and want to kind of take the new subscribers around. Back then, we were less than 1,000. Now we're up over 4. So I want everybody new here to see this resort if they haven't had a chance to see that video already. So we're gonna go around and check it out. Okay, so I'm actually right here at the front of the resort outside the main check-in lobby and registration. We have a really nice water feature here, water fountain in the middle. And out here is actually where you'll find the main entrance coming in off of John Young Parkway just down there, Lakeshore Reserve Drive. And in here also is your access to the parking. It is gated and secured access, so you will need a key card or a wristband to get in there. If you're interested in what those are, I did do a separate video on those. I'll put a link to it in the upper right so you can check that out. We're gonna head in here through the main lobby, check-in and registration, out through the back, and we're gonna take a look at the pools, the grounds, the buildings, and most everything else. Yeah, so in here will be the main lobby. And in here is the small business center, just a couple of computers and a printer. And continuing around here, I'm not actually going to go in them, but you do have women's lockers and men's locker rooms. I don't think this goes anywhere. And there's an elevator here. You can get up to this level from that. Head outside here. They do have a fitness center up here on this level as well. So if you're looking for that, that is just in here. Let's take a quick walk in there and take a look. Yeah, so just a good sized fitness center here. Lots of machines, treadmills, workout equipment. Okay, continue our path down here. They do have the treehouse. It is still closed. It was closed in that other video I did last year. It is still closed. That is essentially kind of the activities area for kids. Has not reopened, but they are still doing some activities around the resort. I'm gonna go down these stairs here at the back, and this is gonna take us into the main resort area. Now, in order to get into the pool areas, you actually do need your room key, but this gate, it is actually locked. Didn't look like it was, and it's not working. Okay, so I had a little bit of trouble getting through that gate, but I made it. But right over here on my right hand side, do have the children's playground. Pretty cool playground area here. Actually has a lot of slides all the way around. So if you have little ones, I'm sure they'll really like the playground here. And as we continue our way through, we have a number of seating areas out here. This is kind of seating for Blossoms, which is the main on-site food and beverage here at the resort. In here is where you'll find Blossoms. So the bar over here, some additional seating inside here as well. Really cool ceiling up there with some fans to keep the air moving. And they do have menu boards up here, so you can order food and beverage at this resort. Over here is kind of their activities lawn. They have cornhole. They have a big Connect 4 down there. They have a shuffleboard. They have a foosball. Nice sitting area down there. They have lights here that are lit up at night. Kind of a really nice, cool, relaxing area to hang out. And over here they also have pool table and ping pong over here. So definitely lots of activities here on property. Now we're going to just take a quick walk back out of the pool area here before we head over and take a look at that pool and Lazy River. Something else we need to show you here before we continue there. Yeah, so out here is quite a few additional seating areas. Through those doors there is the main lobby we were in just a minute ago, so we actually took kind of a big circle around, but lots of really cool seating areas throughout the resort. One of the things that we love about this property is all the seating. And if you want to see all the things that we like about the property, and some we don't, I did do a video on that, our likes and dislikes. I'll put a link to that up in the upper right as well. So be sure to check that out after you're done watching this resort tour. Yeah, so really cool seating here. Nice fountain there. In here, lots of additional seating. Some fans to keep everything moving. And in there is the main marketplace. It is not open till 8 a.m., so we won't get a chance to look at it today, but I did take a walk through it in that last resort tour video. That gate worked just fine. So over here, we do have probably the most exciting, fun, and interesting feature here at Marriott's Lakeshore Reserve. Something you won't find at a lot of Marriott timeshare properties, at least, is a lazy river. A really cool lazy river here. It starts up that way. I guess you could say, well, you could jump in right here. There's a set of steps, and it goes down through here. It is a fairly slow lazy river. Doesn't go too fast, but there is some current to it. So you just float down here, float all the way around, and then back through kind of what is the main pool area over there. We'll take a look at that here in just a moment. But as you can see, lots of trees, nice and shaded, really, really lush, kind of tropical vibe here at this property. Continuing through here, we have plenty of seating. There's a towel tracker over there, and I'll kind of explain that in a little bit when we get to a different one over on the other side of the pool. And here we have Big giant chessboard, and some more of the pool, more of the lazy river, and 4 ducks swimming in the pool here. Now the pool is open 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. so nice long hours on the pool. It's kind of one thing I don't really like about a lot of pool hours. They're just too short. They close too early. But in here you're also going to find a nice hot tub, one of 2 on property here, so really this one's actually a pretty good size. And over here you do have a set of water slides. Some water here, so if you're thirsty, come fill up with some water. And up here is the entrance to the water slide. Right there. It is, of course, closed right now. I think it doesn't open until either 10 or 11 a.m. And a set of restrooms back here. But I want to show you something. They do have a door open blocking it, but back here you will find an air hose that you can use to fill up your inner tubes, your floaties, whatever it might be, for those trips around the lazy river. Let's continue through here. Much more to see before we finish this up. Over here you have the main entrance to the pool. I guess these are probably perhaps some of the most popular seats at the pool, because this is where the zero entry section is. So nice and sloped out there. Just walk right in, great for people with mobility issues or even little kids, because the depth is all dependent on how far out you go. Up here they also have a number of cabanas, and the cool thing about these cabanas, there is no charge to rent them, just first come, first served. Okay, so this is what I pointed out earlier. I'm going to talk about it a little more here. This is the towel tracker, something they've actually installed, I believe, at most of the Marriott and Sheraton properties here in Orlando. They have it at Grand Vista. They have it at Sheraton Bassano Resort. All 3 Marriott, Royal, and Imperial Palm properties. It is a system where you come up, swipe your key card, open the door, take your towels, and then come and return them when you're finished. It says it's a towel tracker, but I don't think it does a lot of tracking. But they have that here. It's great to be able to get your pool towels poolside here instead of them putting them in your room and then having to wash and clean them or exchange them on your own. Great that they have brought pool towels back poolside here at the resort. Now we're going to head across the bridge here. It does head over to the island that's out in the middle of the lazy river. There's actually 2 ways onto this island, at least 2 dry ways. You can get across on this bridge, or there's another bridge way over on the other side. But if you don't mind getting wet, there are several entrances from the pool and lazy river. Yeah, so a really cool water feature out here in the middle of the island. Nice fountain there, quite tranquil. They do have a number of seating out here as well. Not really covered, it kind of just has this kind of lattice style work above it. But lots of seating out here as well. And around here, we do have another hot tub over here at the resort. So now we're going to head back out. We're going to walk out through the other bridge that I mentioned and continue around. That is the main pool area here at Lakeshore Reserve. All right, let's head out here, walk through some of the townhome areas. Yeah, so we're in the middle of the Copa de Orlando townhomes, 2 and 3 bedroom townhomes at this resort. We actually stayed in this one right here last year, 3 bedroom townhome on the end here. 3 bedrooms are on the end of the buildings and 2 bedrooms are in the middle. I think we still have something in there that we left behind. It was reported to lost and found, but they never found it. I suspect it's still in there. But we're going to continue through here and take a quick look at the Palermo building. It is one of the kind of more traditional style 5-story buildings here with 2 and 3-bedroom villas. Nice courtyard here in between the townhomes and Palermo. Now just walking out between the townhomes and Palermo, and they have a really cool walking path that pretty much runs the length of the resort, and it goes all the way up here if you want to use the facilities at the JW Marriott or the Ritz-Carlton property. You just follow this path up there. Guests here at Lakeshore Reserve do have access to the pools and facilities at those 2 properties only on Monday through Friday at the moment, at least. So cool to have access to it. They have a really cool lazy river up at the JW Marriott, and I believe they're building some new water slides. All right, so now we're just walking back past the pool area here along the path. We're gonna take a quick walk through the other set of buildings up here, which is Messina and Rosarno. Now we're up here at the other end of the property, walking in between what are the townhomes of Rosarno and the Messina building here. Messina pretty much set up just like Palermo down at the other end of the property. So again, a really cool courtyard area here in between the townhomes here and Messina. This is a smaller set of townhomes here, which is Rosarno. Just continue over here, take a look at one more thing before we finish up. There's something I thought was really cool here on property, and they're all closed at the moment. They're starting to open up for the day with some really cool and beautiful hibiscus here on this pretty good sized hibiscus tree. And over here they do have a set of gas grills. They actually had these down in the other courtyard between Copa d'Orlando and Palermo as well, but really great to have gas grills here at the resort. I kind of figured I'd come back over here to the main pool area here to kind of finish things up, because I realized I never showed you this side of the pool that's here behind me. Kind of a nice wide area of the lazy river and a deeper section here as well. So really beautiful pool here at Marriott Lakeshore Reserve. And I'm kind of curious, do you have any trips planned here in the near future or even in the distant future? I'd love to hear all about them down in the comments below. If you have any questions about this resort we own with Marriott, we've been to this property several times. So if you have any questions, put those down in the comments below as well. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help with these videos, and it also helps to tell YouTube you like them too, and they'll send you more just like it. And if you want to see more videos all about timeshare, check out the description box below. And for another video from here at Marriott Lakeshore Reserve, check out this one right up here, and YouTube. They think you'll like that one down there. Be sure to subscribe. You can do so by clicking on my picture right here. Hit that notification bell. And until next time, remember, the best destination is always a timeshare.